All right. Mic check 1, 2. Okay, dokie. What's good, Taurus? Welcome back to our Secret Love Nest. New and returning subscribers. If you guys have never seen the Taurus show before, we are going to see what's coming next. So if you have Taurus placements in your chart, it can resonate with you. We're going to see what's coming towards you. Finances and career, love, and what the development is with your person. Let me check my microphone. Let me know if the audio is working okay. What's good, y'all? Hi, Suki. Hi, Nicole. What's up? Is it Forrest? My pleasure. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to be here. It's perfect. Awesome. All right, let's jump right into it. Y'all ready to tap in? Let me light some incense, and then we're going to tap in and get the current energy. And then we will see what's next for you, Taurus. Trying to find my lighter. Okay. What's up, y'all? If I miss anybody, please forgive me. I'm gonna light this. Okay, let's put this here. All right, let me get comfortable. All right, Taurus, let's tap in. Inhale for me. Hold it. And then exhale. All right, so that's going to be our little exercise. So we can get some clear energy. Spirit, let's tap in. Mm-hmm. All right, Spirit, what's the current energy? Can you please show me Taurus current energy? Okay, I love to see it. This is drama free. Okay, so drama free. Your energy is open. You're not giving a lot of attention to anything that doesn't serve you right now. Can y'all still hear me? Okay. So yeah, you're not giving extra attention to things that do not serve you right now. So you're very selective on what you do give your attention and what does and doesn't deserve your attention at this time. Okay? You're not working to clear anything up. You're on defense right now. Okay, so right now you're on defense until further notice, until the coast is clear. That's what I'm getting here. I'm picking up on Taurians that are in tunnel vision. Tunnel vision, not getting distracted, not being seduced or tempted by anything that could throw you off of your path. Okay. And so until you get some type of indication that the coast is clear, I don't see you coming outside. Uh, I really don't. I don't see you fooling with nobody. You're like, I ain't got time. So if that resonates with you, we're gonna roll with y'all energy and see what's coming towards y'all. If you're watching this at a later date, it can still resonate with you because all of my messages are timeless, okay? All right. What's up, birthday twin? Shout out to all my May 14th. All right. Hey, light after dark, light and dark. All right. All right. Since y'all don't really care for drama right now, we're gonna do the drama first. Spice Lover, your birthday's on May 14th too. Oh snap! Hold you for a minute. All right. What's next for Taurus from this deck? What's next for Taurus? Well, Taurus, I'm hearing I don't think this person will ever recover after you, Taurus. So there is someone here that is unable to find anyone that compares to you. Word is on the street, Taurus, that you're irreplaceable, you're unforgettable, you're one of a kind. Okay. And I see other people encouraging somebody, you know, like joining forces with you rather than working against you. So I see someone encouraging another person to join forces with you rather than work against you, because it's like them against you, and whatever spiritual team you have is counterproductive. It's giving nobody wins when the family feuds. Like y'all don't have to agree. Y'all can agree to disagree. Y'all don't always have to have identical perspectives. But someone's like encouraging another person. Like, aren't you tired of constantly being set back, constantly having to restart over and over and over and over again? And someone's like, no, I'm never tired. I'll never give up. Okay, so who is this person? Oh, yes, there's like a third party having a conversation with somebody, telling them that they need to, like, you were the better option. Someone is telling someone like, that was the best that you could do, guy. That was the best that you could do, girl. You had a good one. Somebody was trying to portray you as being toxic, bad for their health. And some type of third party person is like, come on. Like, seriously, Taurus is the bad one. You mean to tell me Taurus is no good? And they're like, yeah, Taurus is horrible. You don't know Taurus. So that's what I'm getting. The word is on the street that you're a bad person. Okay. Hold on a second. Yeah, it feels, I don't know who's giving this advice, but somebody is giving advice like, okay, it's time to stop hurting each other. It's time to let the bad habits go. Like, it's giving, go home, Roger. Fix your situation. Hey, Melanie. Hey, Melanie from London. Said, can you do your English accent? Or you put me on the spot. That's what your haters say. Put me on the spot. I'll try to squeeze it in. I'll squeeze it in at some point. I gotta get a little frisky. Yeah. Hmm. Let me tell you what this is. Somebody else sees your worth. Okay, hear me out. Somebody else sees your worth. And here you are right in front of somebody and they can't see your worth. So, what this tells me is rejection is God's protection. So, if you've been rejected by anybody or you've been turned down by anybody, that's protection. Because the closest person to you that have to deal with you, that sees you, cannot see your worth. They can't. They can't see the transition. They can't see where you're headed. They can't see the trajectory of your life. They can barely see where you are right now. Where you are right now, from their perspective, it looks like rock bottom. And so there's a outside influence that's explaining to this person like, hey, Taurus is about to transform. Taurus is about to level up. Taurus is about to look extremely unrecognizable to everybody. And by the time they're saying if you don't catch Taurus now, you're gonna miss out on the best thing that you ever had. This is somebody you used to want really bad. I used to want you so bad. Now it turns out the best thing I never had. That's the song that I'm getting from my Taurus collective. There's someone that you used to want before you had the business, before you had the company, before you were a self-made entrepreneur of any sort. Instead of getting jealous or instead of getting even with somebody, you chose to take all that attention that you were giving to someone else or desires and focus on yourself. And since a lot of people don't believe you when you say you done, it's giving, I could show you better than I could tell you. You know? So what's next for Taurus? Because life always be lifing. So you've entered some type of vortex. Y'all know how Abraham Hicks talks about remaining in the vortex of whatever you desire, right? And in that vortex, that it's coming. You know that it's already here. You're just aligning to it. You're taking the path of least resistance. and that your dreams are about to manifest into reality. So you're in this vortex of creativity. And when you're in this vortex and you got this tunnel vision and the only where to go is up from there. Up, around, positive vibes. You get what you put out. Okay, you could be seeing shells a lot. Confirmations if you've been seeing shells. It says embrace the mystery, embark on the journey of discovery, and watch as secrets unveil before you. All right, I'm hearing the best is yet to come. You also have web of connections. It says weave your connections thoughtfully, creating a supportive web that uplifts your personal and professional journeys. So in this vortex, you are being given an idea that's in alignment with your soul purpose. And it seems like the universe is keeping you on a need to know basis, Taurus. If you don't need to know, they aren't going to tell you anything. Okay. The right people are going to show up when you need them most. The ones that no longer serve you will be removed out of your life. It seems like whatever idea comes into fruition from whatever vortex you're currently in, it's going to be the seed that feeds you, but also the next generation. So it's some type of blueprint, some type of masterpiece, some type of innovation that it feels like it's going to feed the next generation, where they'll be able to build off of it and take it further than you ever could have imagined. So this has to be big. Definitely very, very big. Not a small project at all here. Feels like they're gonna still. It's something that's like fine wine. It only gets better with time. You know how some people be creating. They create hits and stuff like that, and it'll be like 20 years later, and it's like this. The song it's brand new for every generation as it comes. It gives it that type of energy. What's next for Taurus? What's next for Taurus? Okay, Taurus, you got an argument on the horizon. So either you're arguing or somebody wants to argue with you. They mad. All right. You are protected from whatever's brewing. You are protected. Pay attention if people around you in your home or in, like, even when you go outside, there's a heightened sense of irritation. If you were born during a retrograde season, you may thrive during this period while the rest of the world is chaotic. You may feel like finally everybody is so consumed with their own baggage to the point where they aren't siphoning you or they aren't draining you. I feel like this is the only time of the year, like the year where it's worse for everybody. Those that know when it feels good, when retrograde energy feels good to you, it's like chaos is unraveling all around you. But for once, it ain't got shit to do with you. It don't got nothing to do with you. Can't nobody blame you. They mad with themselves. The tension in their head is coming strictly from their actions. And the fire that they started. Okay, someone's mad at you about a separation. They're really mad that you guys had to go your separate ways. Like someone's really pissed. Okay? They're really pissed. They're pissed about separation. We have higher self in reverse. Okay. And then we have painful memories. Someone feels like you're going through this glow up and this transformation without them. That you have determined that they are either dead weight, or that you already determined that they were dead weight, or they were weighing you down. And so rather than y'all go through the growing pains together, they feel like you cut them off and you prune them like a bad weed, and and pretty much came to a conclusion that they weren't worth ascending. Like they weren't ready to ascend, so you left them behind. So someone's a little upset with you. They're upset with you because they feel like you split assets, you split resources, you put them on the other side of the fence, and on some level they still have to fucking deal with you. It bothers this person. Okay, we have 37, 11, 14, and 24, 42 as well, 41. I think this person wants to argue with you, and they feel as if you look at yourself as being too good to argue. Like you can't argue with them. You can't go back and forth with them, and it makes them feel some type of way. They feel like you're not going to go far. So a distant journey. Yeah, it's like this person wants to keep you off this train. Like if I can't go, you can't go. If you can't go, I can't go. Something about somebody is intentionally not working on themselves and not healing themselves because they want you to grieve. They're grieving and they want you grieving with them. And this maybe have been the reason why what caused a rift between you guys. It's like the changes that you wanted to make. This person knew what you were asking for from them wasn't a lot. But this person just didn't want to do it. They were just having a tantrum. Like they just didn't want to do it. And I don't even know why. It's like they don't want to do it because you said it. It's like someone being intentionally combative because you gave it. Just the advice came out of your mouth. It could have came from anybody. The same shit. But because you said it, it's like, oh, you think you're so smart than everybody. I remember I remember who you used to be. So someone wants to bring up the past, but they're trying to portray themselves as being mature and not on that level with you anymore. And so there's a heightened sense to argue right now and throw across hurtful words. This is someone's desires. They want to like argue. But the higher self in reverse is tripping me out. I think this person wants you to crash out. I think this person wants you to crash out. It'll let them know you still care. But to feel like you're over the past and you're just different parts of the house, different parts of the world, you just drew a line and said, I can't come over into your world. Like I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough. Who was there with you? This is the painful memories. Who was there with you when no one was there for you? Me, is how the person feels. And none of that matters to you. Okay. This person is waiting for y'all to reconcile. But somebody gotta have the balls, you know, to cross over into each other's territory. What's next for Taurus? Taurus. What's next for Taurus? So, hello, I'm Cardi B from the Bronx. And she said, I'm Cardi B and I'm from the Bronx. I think that's how she said it. She was doing etiquette classes. That's how I feel when I be speaking the English accent or trying to. I be feeling like I'm in etiquette classes. Do you know when I talk when I talk with that accent, I lose all my speech problems. What's next for Taurus? What's next for Taurus? All right. So we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have Jupiter. We have Venus, which is Taurus. And we have reaching out in reverse. So someone is on the verge. They want to reach out, but they are stopping themselves from reaching out. Okay. We have family. Okay, family could be stopping this person, or they have a family. I can't make you love me. Checking on you. Okay, so somebody wants to talk to you. They want you. They want a family with you. They want forever with you. A couple of forever. I'm the only one. You're the only one. Okay, they want forevers with you. But as much as they desire you, this person refused to reach out to you. Reaching out in reverse. They're like, I'm not reaching out to you. I ain't saying shit to you. But then they check up on you. Oh boy, you like what you see. Won't you come over and check up on it? And therefore, a new beginning is not coming. Okay, it's not coming. Now, this can be, like I said, someone could have started a family or something like that, but I'm hearing you bet not. What's the song by LMA? Tell her you love her, but no one above me. Say my name, say my name. Y'all remember that song? I think she just came out with that song. I think it's the song about like if your ex call, you better tell her that you love me. Question: if they have a family, why not work on your family structure? That's a really great question. Now that could be they can have a family, they could want a family. So because the energy is here, it's going both ways. So you can have history with this person or they can have history with someone else. Either way, something is preventing this person from extending a love offer, even though they desire communication. I don't know. I really don't. So for right now, I just see this person checking up on you. It's a free world. They can watch you on social media. You can't police the social media. you know. But they're all showing up in the same category. What's next? For all the singles, is there anything coming in for the singles? So you have a masculine coming in. Okay, they're playing a game. What type of game are they playing? They're playing the non-committal game. Okay, so you have a masculine energy that's coming in, male or female, doesn't matter. They are not in the public eye. This is definitely someone that doesn't really care to be on social media, but they are going to approach you like they don't want some type of commitment. Okay, they don't want it. Yeah, if your ex think you can call your phone. Mm-hmm. Put no one above her. Say my name. Say my name. Is there anything no, what's this person's intentions that's coming in? This non-committal person. Commercial. Non-commercial. Parents. This is a contradiction. So somebody doesn't want a commitment, but they want you to meet their parent. Clarify parent. Oh. I'm getting that this person's family may not agree with y'all dealing with each other. Why doesn't this person's family agree? Higher self in reverse. There's something that you do for spirituality. Okay. If you believe in quantum physics, the occult, tarot, okay, this person's family feels like that's taboo and you should stay away from people that's into that type of thing. Okay, well if that's what they care about, why they checking for you? Why they checking for Taurus? Oh, they want to ride. They want to ride the bull. Temptation. Yeah, that's why. That's what's going on. So you're gonna have someone that is singles. You guys are gonna have someone that you meet or that you know that isn't. They are into you in a temptation type of way. Okay, they want intercourse. They want something feels like temporary. So I do see them playing the game of like having conversation about like your upbringing, their upbringing, keeping it very, very light, but it's on the topics of rooted situations like parents, how long they've been together, topics like that. It seems like this person is bringing up those rooted topics, um, letting you know how much those people mean to them. But it's almost like a backhanded compliment because if the people that mean the most to this person doesn't like everything that you're about, then they shouldn't be messing with you. That's what it feels like. It feels like, is that an insult or a compliment? It's like someone's telling you straight up to your face, like, I would never settle down with someone like you. you know? But then at the same time, they want to experience something like you. That don't make no damn sense. They want that you would be like something to bag. What's up, Kels? All right, what's gonna be? We're gonna look to see what the potential outcome is, because it seems like you and this person can't really have no spiritual context or conversation anyway, because this person is in their fleshly body. So I don't see this person being like a sapiosexual. The only game I see them playing is Blue's Clues, like 21, 21 questions. Um, be aware of someone, especially like if you're a single parent. Be aware of someone knowing that you may be a single parent or just single in general, and they're talking to you and they're conversing with you. It seems like they want to go on vacation. They want to do something where it's just quality time, you and them. But again, they're talking to you about their core memories and their core principles. But in the same breath, saying that you don't fit into their world. But with vacation, it seems like they want to take you on vacation. They want to indulge. You understand? What's up, love her? I love y'all too. They want to indulge, babes. But it seems like they want to indulge just for the vacation. You know, once you make a Taurus feel comfortable and a Taurus feels like you have some, like you at least have some direction, you at least know what you want. That's very attractive to Taurus. Taurus likes when a person knows what they want and they're very intentional about what it is that they do and do not want. So with this kind of person or the game that they play, you would have to pay attention to what they read. You have to read in between the lines with this person because they'll tell you, which is very much true, you know, that they have a plan, that they have a desire, that they see a future. They just don't see it with you. Okay. So they're not technically lying, but they're letting you lean to your own interpretation. Because you know, one story is like you gotta, like you a person with a plan, and they don't have to worry, and they can just feel secure. That's when Taurus let the freak out. So this person want to tell you whatever is necessary to let the freak out. That's all they want. They want that kundalini. That's what they want. Shit, or that's what you want. One of y'all want it. They want you to be completely relaxed and comfortable. See, the Coca-Cola sign is blurred out. This giving me the old school Coca-Cola. This don't look like the new school Coca-Cola. This gives this gives me the old school Coca-Cola when it was in a glass can, a glass bottle, not a can. Okay. Let's see. For those of you where it's complicated, like let's say you in a little situationship, an entanglement, if you will, or like Punani. What's next for those that are in a situationship? What we got? I'm feeling really unappreciated. Taking my love for granted, baby. I don't know how much more I can take from you. You don't do the things you used to do. This person don't even say they love you, but y'all in a relationship. So for some of you guys that where it's complicated, you may have the vessel. You may feel like you have the vessel, you have the person, but you don't feel like they're there. You feel like they're everywhere else, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, but present with you. And because non-committal came out, this lets me know that this person used to say they don't want relationships. You know, they used to say, which means they changed their mind, they settled down. They took you up on that offer for some of y'all, or you took them up on that offer. Maybe you were the non-committal one. and you took them up on their offer. Maybe both of y'all was non-committal. I don't know. Maybe y'all both had a friends with benefits situationship. I don't know. But what I do know is y'all got what y'all want. Either you got what you want or they got what they want, and they don't even know how to maintain it. They don't even know how to have it. And it's because they wanted it as long as it was sneaky. Like someone here likes to sneak, you know? They like to sneak. They like the adrenaline rush of getting caught. They like the spontaneity. I see you when I see you. We go our own separate ways. It's fun when it's fun. We have fun together, but we don't complicate it with titles. We don't complicate it with names. But it's fun, right? You like that, right? Someone's like, you like that, right? And you're like, no, I don't like that. I want something that's consistent, you know? Spiritual awakening in reverse. And then we have a spark. So for those of y'all where you're in a situation where it's complicated, either you're the person, if you got the person that you've been wanted, they feel trapped. If there's someone that you want, but they're unhappy in that relationship, but they're staying in it, they feel trapped. They need to feel something. They need to feel something to feel alive. They feel dead. They need a spark. They need to cheat. Someone here needs to get laid. They need to cheat. They need to feel free for a moment. They'll be back tomorrow. But it's like, fuck, I need to like break up with you. Stop fucking with you for a minute so I can go over here and fuck with this person for a minute. And I'll be back when I'm done. Then I have more patience and tolerance for your ass. Now, if that's you, like I said, you got the person and you looking over to your left. I look over to my left and you realize that this person is zoned out and they somewhere else. Child. Sneaky, what I told you. They want to sneak. But they feel like you're going to find out. Your ass going to find out, ain't you? Yes. It's something like someone here is like, fuck it, I ain't never scared. Someone here is feeling really, 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 really risque. And like I said, wherever it's complicated situation, this person is on the verge. They like, as soon as I get out of this trap with your ass, I'm going over there. I'm going over there. Just wait. It feels like someone's plugs need sparking. All right, so last one for those of y'all that are in a fully committed relationship. What's next? So we have scared. What are they scared of? Revenge in reverse. Missing you. And we have pheromones in reverse. Shit, they scared you may be able to read their mind. Yeah, they scared you able to read their mind. This person don't want to piss you off. If you're in a relationship with someone, they don't want to piss you off. They're scared to piss you off. They miss you though. They feel like you've been drifting away. Your libido is low. You don't really have the energy. You don't really want. We don't even talk no more. We've run out of words to say that I love you. Uh huh. They're afraid to tell you this because they feel like you would assume that they're seeking something else from somewhere else, or that you're unable to satisfy them. And I don't think that's the problem. I feel like for whoever this message is for, you may be missing yourself. You know, when you feel good and you in your skin and you look good, you smell good, and you just feeling yourself. And sometimes being in relationships can really dim that light that you possess, that flare, that je ne sais quoi. You can feel like you're a stranger to yourself, like you're an imposter, like you're not able to feel you need something in order to give something. And if you're always giving, 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 you very seldomly have enough for yourself. And that starts to weigh on you. And eventually you feel unrecognizable to yourself. And that translates into your ability to perform sexually, your ability to perform in a relationship. You just don't want to fight. You don't want to go tit for tat. You don't want to be in a cage, but you have to lock your heart up to guard it and protect it, because at the same time, what if the person laying next to you is like plotting and scheming and something? They very well could be. But I just don't get the vibe that you're feeling. You don't feel like someone's thoughts are with you, and I do feel like partly that's because your thoughts are not even with yourself. Your thoughts is like protection. I'm tired of being backstabbed. I miss loving on myself. So it seems like those of y'all that are in a relationship, you kind of secretly long to be single, but you also know it's not easy on the other side. So goodbye to that version of yourself. But man, what does person want you to do? Public eye. Mm, well, this ain't gonna resonate with everybody. But so it looks like this person, they want you to cause a commotion. They want you to cause a commotion. They want to see you in this energy of not giving a fuck. You don't care what people think about you. You don't care about what other people say. They want you to stop caring with how people perceive you, because they're attracted to you, but you have to feel that way about yourself or something like that. Yeah, depression. They feel like you're battling something, but they really wish that you would just. It's like, if when you hit certain rock bottoms and there's nowhere else to go except up, and so you say, and you just go out there and you be like, I'm gonna wear what I want to wear, do what I want to do. Everybody that don't like it. That's the type of like confidence this person wants you to have. That is so sexy to that person, whoever your person is. Yeah, that turns them on. You, that's all. You dropped a bomb on me, baby. Be like, oh please, yes, come outside, be a vigilante. Ah, get out of your fear, get out of your head, or something like that. So that's what's going on in y'all love life. Let's talk about your money right quick. Shoot, what's going on? Hey guys and gals, welcome to the Taurus show. New and returning subscribers. This is for my drama-free Taurians that be staying out the drama. Don't really care to know what's going on with you or your mama. I got bars. Don't worry. They say they don't care, but they care. They just fed up with it. They fed up. Okay, this is the Taurus collective that's fed up with the whole collective energy. All right, let's go. Spirit. What's next in finances for my Taurus? Mm, Taurus. What's next with Taurus? Oh, so you're able to put some food on the table. Keeping up with the demands, are we? Yes. Taurus, I'm so proud of you. Look at you. You're just over here winning. I couldn't, I just really couldn't be more proud than to see this for you, Taurus. And so, since you have a seat at the table, it's time for you to determine what your demands are going to be. What do you want? Okay, if you want a raise, ask for it. If you want a promotion or you want to set yourself up for greatness, this is the moment to put your order in. You're in the vortex, remember? So, so outside forces are no longer working against you. The season of initiation is past. The season of there are people that are locked out. We saw a lot of higher self cards come out and they were in reverse. So what this is telling me is that you got yourself a pass. You passed the test, you did something, and you're in a new reality. Mm-hmm. You're in a new paradigm. You're in a new tax bracket now. So you finna eat, Taurus. Oh, and then guess what? You finna put other people on. Mm-hmm. So your gangster had to be tested. Spirit had to test your spiritual gangster. Like, are you afraid? Are you a bone crusher? Or are you looking for your heart? Are you still looking for love? Are you still looking for your heart outside of yourself? Or have you realized yet that everything you aspire or you desire to experience in someone else already exists inside of you? And because you weren't sure, the universe made the decision for you. How about that? You were unsure on what you should do, and no decision is still a decision, isn't it? Is it not? They say no decision at all is still a decision. So it looks like the universe determined that even though you may be a scared little biatch sometimes when it comes to decision making and trusting your own intuition and yourself, you still deserve to be here. You still deserve to be at this table. So welcome to the table for the greats, because you're a legend now. You're coming up like a legend. The person that has the answers, you know how to open that portal of your heart chakra. It says you will resolve your current situation. Work wise, you find unique ways to stand out. You find new openings with new job security. So you weren't tripping before forces were working against you. But that's because they were making sure that you was going to be able to handle new levels, new devils at new levels. And just because you see a devil don't mean that you got to point them out. Put your motherfucking hand down, Taurus. Sorry, some other gangster came out just now. Yeah, you know when they be like, stop pointing. You ever had your parents tell you, when we go into this room, don't touch nothing, don't ask for nothing, or we're gonna have problems when we get out of this motherfucking store. So it looked like the universe took you on a trip And it was like, I'm going to show you something. But don't ask no questions. Don't touch nothing. And don't try to take nothing with you. I just want to show you something. And they showed you that you aren't the only one that is unsure. And that's all you ever needed to know. You are not the only person that's at this table with these great leaders or at this table with all these influential people or whatever. You aren't the only one unsure about what you're doing. You aren't the only one that has stage fright. You aren't the only one that gets to that moment where you're meant to perform or you're meant to do something and you question or doubt whether or not you're good enough or whether or not you have the heart to do what it is that you have to do, perform what it is you have to perform, whatever role it is you play in. But the fact that you even stop to check in with your heart, or that you could even experience the emotion of being afraid, proves just how much you deserve to be at this table. Because you are sitting with a lot of people at a table that, I mean, they faking it till they making it, okay? They winging it, all right? And at the same time, they're aware that the person preparing the food on the table may not have the best intentions for them, okay? The way that it's being divvied up, the pies are being sliced, it ain't always fair. But just because you can identify a snake don't mean that you meant to tame the snake, change the snake. Just because you know a shark got teeth don't mean you should go try to pull one out. So you had to learn. They had to make sure you can hold your shit together because they don't need nobody, you know, in these spaces and stuff and they crashing out or they panicking about shit that they seen. Whether you remember it or not, you were there. You saw it. You saw it. And like it made a light bulb go off and you're like, oh, I get it now. We're all just out here, down here on earth, having a whole bunch of near life death experiences every single day until we're cracked so far wide open that we have some type of like epiphany, realization, perspective shift. And then you make it work. So something hidden is coming to the light. You find out about new jobs, opportunities, and options. Someone lends you a helping hand. All right. Who's lending this helping hand? Who is lending Taurus and helping hand? Oh, okay. So it's your friends. Okay, got some friends. This could also be Discord. But it's saying people that you, of course, with the Three of Cups, not everybody is your friend, but we all start somewhere. You gotta win some, so you gotta lose some, so you can win some. The 3, 4, 5, that's 5 of Cups. Someone will be dropped off. Okay, so there's some type of friend group that's already established. One of these friends is gonna be kicked to the curb, and you're the replacement. Oh shit. Yeah, someone's losing. Shit. Looks like you may be somebody's replacement. Hmm. I mean, it's gonna be bad news because the person may feel like, oh, you destiny swap with them or something like that. This is messy. Hold on. What in the hell? Okay, so there are two people currently right now. There are two people that does the same thing that you do. Okay, one is really good at people pleasing. One of these people are really good at one of these people are really good at people pleasing. Okay, so they know how to give people what they need, what they want. Maybe not what they need, but what they want. Okay. For the next 3 months, this social group, something about this social group, they need a leader. They need someone that knows what it is that they're doing that's going to lighten the load and ease up their burdens. Okay. Tell me what I need to do to see the reality that I want into fruition. Not so much as the reality that everybody else wants or the expectations, but the one that they desire. And so I'm seeing a lot of people come to you and you being well known for like you're having like a leading role or well known at doing something. You're well known mixology, chemistry, uh, with the temperance in reverse, you can create tinctures, potions. Okay. Uh, so it looks like there's a friend group, word on the street. This seems like this introduces you to a very large clientele. But word on the street is that shit happens fast with the Queen of Wands. Shit happens fast. But there's also someone else that's also um already been doing it. And this is, I want to replace you. I want to replace someone else with you. So you're going to be offered some type of seat at a table, and it looks like you do something better than someone else. The results of whatever it is that you do is is it's attractive, it's powerful. Even the losses are turned into wins. Like, how do you do that? How do you celebrate a loss? Well, you celebrate a loss because someone like you alchemizes that shit to always work in the benefit of those that are entrusted to you. And someone else can't do that, but they can definitely make someone feel comfortable with what they have to deal with. And that's not enough for the people at this table or the community or social society that you have access to. Okay. And so first order of business here is you got some people that got orders. Some people want their relationships back. It looks like some people want they want to take certain things away. So they can force this particular type of it's a lot of requests going on here. It's like, yeah, I want to do this, I want to do that, I'm happy in here. And this is like you're going to be extremely successful. Like people are coming to you about how to handle their situation, their love life, their finances, mainly their love life though. I feel like majority of them is like love life. You finna be um forget having what's them parties that Mary Kay used to have. You know how they used to host like a party, a mixer or some shit like that. Um, shit. Looks like you're getting invited to festivals. You're getting invited to private parties with the Three of Cups. This is also like invite only. You're mingling with people that are escaping their everyday reality to be in a private environment that allows them to let their hair down. Let's just put it like that. And you may not feel like you are ready for it, but it looks like you are ready for it more than you know. All right, let's get your closing messages. Dang. Spirit, what messages do you have for Taurus? Any advice or guidance that you have for Taurus? All right. All right. So you got tree. Well, for starters, you're gonna have to connect with your ancestors. And you have some type of soulmate. You have some type of spouse. Um that's crazy because this is pretty much saying that this type of union be coming out of y'all bloodline. So someone incarnates through your bloodline, through your ancestry. And then we have trust. Strength and hope. So you're going to have to trust your ancestors with this situation. It looks like you are married. You are spoken for. You have some type of union. And they want you to trust that y'all are stronger together than you are apart. And there goes that courage. Okay, Spirit, show me this spiritual marriage here. You said it sound like swingers party. I mean, I did pick up on, I couldn't think of the name, but I did pick up on a fundraiser. So, you know, fundraisers when they go like to spend money, auctions, but it's still like private party, you know? Because that's the only way I could think. Not I could think, but that's the only scenarios that showed up where I could see um you meeting so many high value people in one sitting, in one setting. I know, ain't it cold? No, I hope that I auction off people. Dear God, that would be crazy. But no, no people. Allegedly. Mm. But I mean, it did really come legit. The most that I picked up on was like people wanting to like mend their relationship, you know, get their person back, keep the marriage together. So this could be predicting like you having a love story that is kind of like couple goals. Okay. That's not saying it's going to be perfect every day, but you guys will be stronger together than you will be apart. I feel you. Oh, okay. So it's like if you're a bird, I'm a bird. Y'all know that scene out of the Notebook when he's like talking to Allie, he's like, I think he says if you're a bird, I'm a bird. Oh, was that Forrest Gump? No, that was definitely the Notebook. So if you're a bird, I'm a bird. Someone feels like you have their whole heart in your hands, and you have absolutely no idea how much you have their whole heart in your hands. And they want to give you the world. It's like you have my heart in your hands. I want to give you the world. But this person feels like you don't like feeling codependent to anybody. And they really struggle with this because all they want to do is provide for you and take care of you and make sure you have nothing to worry about. But they don't want to infringe on your independence, and they don't want you to feel as if they're giving you an ultimatum or requiring you to just fall aimlessly. No, I don't see that. What I do see here is this person revealing to you that they're a fool for you. I'm a slave for you. I can't deny it. Um, their next actions towards you is to break away from their demanding schedule, their routine, their expectation, and to check on you. Oh boy, you looking like you like what you see. They just want to make sure there's no blab, blab, blah, blah, blah. What in the Hotel Transylvania is going on? They want to make sure there's no bad blood between the both of you. Like no love is lost. I'm seeing someone saying like, I was tripping, but I'm not tripping anymore. Yeah, they was tripping, but they're not tripping anymore. I think this person they were tripping a little bit because they felt like you were like clowning them for having this interpretation that, you know, of being a provider or someone when what their role is and how influential it is. They felt like you was clowning them about it, like, oh yeah, like that's the problem with the world. That's a foolish way of thinking. And I don't think you meant that like that at all. I think they took it something that you said the wrong way and they acted off of that feeling and considered it like a risk or something like that. So there's something about this person plans on doing something for you that they don't do for everybody. Okay. Apparently they want to do something for you that they don't do for everybody. This person doesn't interrupt their schedule for nobody. They do not alter their itinerary. They don't make a stop. This could be someone that wants to make a stop, like a spontaneous trip. They just want to make a stop right quick, stop by you, come by you. They may want to come and see you. Oh shit. They may want to come and see you really quick. If you're taking visitors, taking visitors. It's time to take my ass to bed. Okay, 9 of Cups. They watching you. So there's some type of transformation coming. You're just gonna have to trust the process. Okay, someone's gonna make it very clear, and at that moment, you'll be able to negotiate the terms of agreement. You feel me? Hold on, because my glasses got so foggy. All right. Anyway, well, Taurus, that's it. That's all. This has been so much fun. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend, and I will see y'all good people next week. How do I end this live?